Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about not having kids with her. Listen, a lot of you guys out here, nothing wrong with dating, I guess, baby mamas or whatever. However you want to go about. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, you just messing up by doing so. Whatever works for you, keep doing what you're doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a bit of advice. Hopefully, you take it seriously. When you're dealing with a baby mama, whether she divorced or whatever, at the end of the day, baby mama, bro. If she not with her, the kid's father, she a baby mama. I don't care how you want to, put it together. Listen, the worst thing you can do is have a kid with her when she already has other kids by another dude. I'm gonna say this, man, because some of you guys think you're gonna just, you found a little loophole or whatever. Listen, whether you have a kid with her or not, if you choose, which you should never do, if anything, have for fun or whatever. And that's it. Never nothing serious, bro. That's the best advice I can give you. Whether you have a kid with her or not, automatically at some point, she's gonna expect you to start taking on responsibility for the kids. Now, she might not think that or whatever the case may be, but she's gonna expect you to take care of those other kids. That's a fact. And what they do normally, if they're somewhat smart, they'll have a kid by you because you're locked in. AMA, what do you mean by locked in? Locked in meaning that, okay, you are now officially part of that messed up family. That's it, messed up family. I know stuff happens. I know not everything is sunshine and rainbows. I get it, but you chose to be included to that messed up family. She has kids by a guy. They're no longer together. Whatever happened, they're no longer together. Your dumb ass decided to come on along and have a kid with her. On top of that, have a kid with her and then marry her, which the other guy never did. Oh man, he didn't know what he was missing, blah, blah, blah. I hear you, bro. But at the end of the day, you're taking on someone's sloppy seconds. That's it. You're playing somebody else's video game. You hear the stories all the time. You are the individual. I don't care how good you make it sound or whatever. You can hype yourself up all you want, but in reality, you are the sucker. So once you have a kid by a female that already have kids, automatically she's gonna throw the kids in there with your kid. Oh, now this my kid, and the other kid, that's his kids, and he gotta take care of them. I hear what you're saying. It sounds good, right? It sounds good. Logically, it's terrible. You already made, as our brother would say, a bad financial decision. You made a bad investment. That's what he says. You made a bad investment. So if some of you guys think that, okay, I'm just gonna take care of my kid, it's gonna all be good. No, you idiot. It never works out that way, bro. At some point in time, it's already rough for her already. The dude ain't taking care of her, he ain't kicking in on the bills, nothing like that. And then once he found out that she had found her another dude, and then she had another kid by another dude, that dude automatically like, okay, well, cool, that's all on him. He gonna have to take care of the kids. That's how they think, bro. This is reality. Now you have some cases where they actually do co-parent, which I do found extremely freaking weird, but I understand not everything works out. I understand, but for me, it's like, for you to do all this stuff and then eventually you guys end up having a kid or kids, and all of a sudden things are not working out. So that's the thing. That's what I'm getting. It's like, I can see if you guys are just dating or you married and it don't work out. But for you guys, you dealt with each other long enough to have kids. Now all of a sudden things ain't working out. So that's why I don't never take women like that. I never give them pity. I never feel pity for them. Cause like, bro, this is a whole nother level. You invested into this guy to have his kids, and out of nowhere, like, things ain't working out. And I'm gonna say this too. I know it's not always the females, even though now majority of the time it is the females. But I'm just gonna be, I'm be straightforward with it, 50-50. I'm not gonna be one-sided, because I understand sometimes it be the guys too. I'm gonna put that out there because that's reality. But if you end up having a kid with this female, she already have other kids, automatically in the back of her mind, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get him to take care of the other kids as well. You guys see the little dumbass skits, whether it's skits or real, but at the end of the day, it does happen on the regular, bro. So you guys, they already look at you as a simp for marrying her, and she already had kids by another guy that he did not even marry. He didn't even propose to the girl. But you over here just come through, Captain Save a Hole, and you think you're gonna change her life for the better and everything gonna work out. Nah, fam, you messed up. So that's the worst thing you do. If you're dealing with a baby mama, like I said, me personally, I don't take them serious. But if you one of them guys, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry her, make her an honest woman, blah, blah, it's too late for that now because she already did all that before you came around. That's what's gonna happen, bro. And it's some guys out there like, oh, I'm gonna take care of my kids, that's it, bro. The amount of guilt trip she's gonna put you through, she's gonna, like I say, the shaming, the yelling, the belittling, challenging your manhood. The whole nine, they're gonna do that because they want to manipulate you to get you to do what they want you to do. That's all it is to it. And on top of this, by all means, do not adopt them ugly ass kids, bro. I see the videos, a lot of them are, the typical middle-aged, fat, short, bald dude. I'm gonna adopt her kids too. The fuck? For what? And now, guess what? Child support, fam. It's gonna happen. That's why a lot of people, they use people, nice people, and they assume they weak. Me, I used to be that guy. I used to be very helpful. Now you can kick rocks. I'm gonna say that because I'm not gonna say what I want to say. I'm already pushing this YouTube, restriction. I'm kind of flirting with that, so let me not get too crazy on every video. You can kick rocks. The worst thing you do, you're already dating a baby mama. On top of that, you already married one. The worst, that's already terrible. But on top of that, it's to adopt her ugly ass kids, bro. So as soon as you do that, she got you locked in. And of course, the baby daddy he's pretty much gonna disappear. I ain't got to worry about nothing now. All I gotta do is go and bend, because best believe he's still bending over. No matter how bad she talk about the dude or whatever like that, she's still getting bent over by him. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear that, but it's reality, bro. It is what it is, man. Whether you want to accept it or not, it's reality. So that's just something you gotta deal with. Never marry him, never had kids by him, and on top of that, never adopt her kids. That's a triple threat, bro. You're out of there. What they say? 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike. You're out of there. You're out of there, fam. That's the fast way to ruin your life. That's even faster from bringing a foreign woman to America. That is the fastest way to ruin your life, bro. By doing all three. Even one, but doing all three, yeah, that's the fast way to ruin your life. So that's what it is, guys. I used to hear that, years back all the time, like, well, that's not my kids. I only got one kid by. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, bro, but that's how females operate, bro. If you get into that messed up lifestyle they have, and you decide to be a part of it, yeah, you're gonna take all of it. You're gonna have to pick up where he left off. So if he's an absent father, guess what? You gotta be a father for. Matter of fact, the one chick I was dating, the one from college or whatever, that I was like, I wasn't really feeling her, but you know what I'm saying, pretty much done was working out. I had like a little dry spell, pretty much, and I started to go ahead and talk to her. That the one with the she was baby mama. Her. I'm hanging out with her, dating or whatever. All of a sudden, she was saying something like, "Oh, how you feel about, taking my son to the park or showing my son how to do this or taking my son to the barbershop?" And I'm like, nah, it's the same thing, bro. So that's just what it is. They're going to do that because, okay, he doesn't have, his father's not around. I have a man, so I'm automatically ask him since they do want to, which at the end of the day, that makes sense because the lifestyle they was living, they was always around females. It really wasn't no men in their family. If it was like dude like fucking a grandpa or something, they never had, that's a red flag right there. Like why you ain't got no, I don't know, but I guess some families they got more females than guys or whatever. I don't know, but damn, you got no uncles or nothing like that. I don't know, but like I said, well, she was adopted. That wasn't her actual family. She was adopted. It's a long story. She just had a whole lot of stuff going on, but anyway, she was adopted, and everybody in her, in her new family, they was all old. They was all old people, so there you go with that too. But they'll ask you that, bro. It's no disrespect. It's the simple fact is they know that they son, if they got any boys, they know that the chance of their son being, a fun boy is super high because a woman cannot provide that masculine side. She can't be a man. I don't care whatever. She can pretend, but she don't have the qualifications to be a man or teach their sons or son how to be a man. That's just reality. So don't look at that as a sign of disrespect. It's like, no, because they want they son, they boys around men. That's all there is to it. So if you're that kind of guy who, first of all, if you don't want responsibility, if you don't even like kids or whatever, don't even, that's another reason not to deal with them, because at some point in time, she's going to ask you for help with her kids. That's just reality, bro. So, of course, if she got any boys, then she going to ask you to be their male figure because their dad is not around. That's going to happen, bro. So you can take that, you know, as a sign of respect or whatever. It's not, it's just reality, because they know if they keep that up, their son is gonna go the other way, and that's just reality. Because at some point in time, if you're raised around nothing but women, that's likely to happen. That's why you see a lot of these guys now. I'm not saying they all gay, but the ones, they have a lot of feminine guys, and that's the cause of that, because they were raised around so many feminine women. So that's not a sign of disrespect, because she don't want her son to be gay. That's all it is too. Because she know if they have majority females in their family, that the chance of him being gay is super high. That's just reality. So they just try to combat that by, pushing them on to you. That way, they won't have to worry about their kid, their sons being like that or whatever. That's just reality. So that's what that is, guys. Like I said, if you're dealing with a baby mama, me personally, I won't take it serious. But again, that's your business. And I'm gonna say this too. You might have somebody, oh no, it's working out, we co-parent this and that, and I take care of my kid, and he take care of his. I understand that, bro, but that's not the norm. That is not the norm. Especially if you're doing better than they father. It's not so much as if he's in their life or not. It's if who's doing better, because they'll cater to that person more. This is what it is. You know how money is. Money is not the root of all evil, but money it's a map to all evil. You know what I mean? So that's all there is to it. If you're doing good, like I said, if I don't know, you're a truck driver, you bringing in like $275 a year. Her baby daddy or whatever, he working at Target, assistant manager. I don't know how much they make, 40 or whatever. He sure ain't making more than you. Who you think she's gonna come to for all the financial responsibilities? You. And remember, you don't have no kids with her. You just dating her. Or her baby daddy. Remember, they're not your kids, but who is she gonna come to every single time she needs something done financially? Every single time. Who's she gonna do that? Even let's just say she was doing that with him. Let's just say he paying child support. Who is she gonna come to when she needs something done financially? Even though she getting child support for this dude. Yo stupid ass. Because guess what? You make more money. So even though he over there, he child support, he probably be paying for everything, clothes and whatever. She still come to you. Oh man, the kids need some school clothes. She gonna start to hustle you, bro, because that's the thing about money. When people know you got money, they start to get entitled, and then greed always around the corner, bro. Greed is like peanut butter and jelly, bro. You can't have the peanut butter without the jelly. You know what I mean? Well, you can, but it goes together. So greed and money always go together, bro. It's a certain kind of person that doesn't let greed take them over once they encounter money. That's all it is to it, bro. So she gonna start to try to hustle you. She ain't gonna let you. Y'all ain't gonna just be listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. Y'all ain't gonna just be dating, going out to eat, going to shows, and doing this back and forth. She gonna get her hair done, all that stuff on her own. Nah, she ain't gonna do that. Even though, let's just say hypothetically, the father's kids is doing that. Let's just say he doing everything, bro. But the fact that she know you make more money, hell, it ain't the fact that he's even making more money. It's the fact that she gonna ask you for money, even though she already taking care of, he didn't take care of financially. And at that point, it's like, why you even talking to her, bro? Like, if he doing all this, why you even in the situation that you in right now? Let's go ahead and move around, fam. But a lot of you guys do that anyway, because y'all were going off what the fuck she said, and then of course she still sleeping with the dude or whatever. But anyway, she gonna ask you for help regardless, bro. This is what it is. She gonna ask you to, oh, my kids need some new shoes or blah, 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 even though the daddy doing everything for them. But she's still gonna do that. And of course, she's not gonna take that money you giving up and spend it on the kids. They never do that, bro. So that's something that you're gonna look forward to, whether you want to or not. I'm telling you what it is. Get out your feelings. But that's how that happens, bro. A lot of you guys, you get with these damn baby moms or whatever, and you hear their little bullshit ass side story, and you think that, okay, well, we just gonna be together. They ain't gotta do nothing. Nah, bro. Nah. And of course, which females already doing that. Females already getting money from both dudes. You know what I mean? That's reality. So imagine the females that ain't getting no help from their baby daddies. Hell, shit, probably more than half of them don't even know who the hell their baby daddy is. They out there been hoeing so hard. So imagine you deal with a female who have no help from the kid's dad. What thing gonna happen with you? Shit, they ain't my kids. Nah, bro. Nah, then she gonna stop giving you, because they gonna do it at the beginning, like I said, the love bomb thing or whatever, just to get you caught up. Be giving you unlimited blowjobs, all that stuff like that. And then once they start to come around and get used to you, that's when they start asking you for stuff. And then when you say, oh, no, they ain't my kids, you start with arguments. The argument will happen. Even though you ain't start, you just saying, nah, they ain't my kids. I don't want to get involved. Guess what's going to happen? She going to stop giving you all the goods. She going to stop letting you come over and hang out and stuff like that. She going to stop cooking for you because she going to use that as leverage. And now you looking dumb. Like, damn, she was giving it to me whenever I wanted. Now she acting all funny. Yeah. And she gonna use that as leverage to hopefully, if you're a weak man, you'll go ahead and fold under pressure. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna help this one time. It's always that one time, bro. It's always that one time. Now, guess what? You help her that one time, guess what's gonna happen later on? Shit, you did it last time, you had no problem doing it. What's the problem? And, all the manipulation, the yelling, the finger pointing, the shaming, all that, questioning your sexuality. That's what's gonna happen. And now you in a position where it's like, damn, what's going on? And then a lot of if you're weak, first of all, if you're weak, you shouldn't even did it at all. You should have just been hooking up with her, come through late at night and then leaving. But you over here trying to build some kind of weird ass relationship with her. And then of course, when a dude find out the girl doing okay, guess what? That's when they come back around. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about you. First they're gonna use the kids. Oh, I just want to see them kids. Okay, well she be like, damn, you ain't been around in 3 years. What's going on now? He gonna use the kids to get the wheeler back in, then later on he gonna get some alone time with your stupid ass at work. He over there talking to him. Remember, he ain't got no job. Oh, I just want to make it work. We gonna tell her whatever. And then that's it. Next thing you know, you at work, she over here getting bent over. Your neighbors gonna tell you what's going on. You come back looking stupid. That's all there is to it, bro. Don't never do that, bro. Like I say, man, the worst thing you can ever do, marry a baby mama, have a kid by a baby mama, bro, and then adopt her kids. All at the same time. Don't be like Steve Harvey, fam. Don't be like Steve Harvey. I'm telling you that right now. So that's what's going on now, bro. Just be very cautious. Like I say, me personally, I want to deal with it. If it is, it ain't nothing serious. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. Whether you mess with her every now and then or you mess with her all the time, she gonna eventually ask you for something, bro. That's just reality. Especially with the kids. You know what I mean? That's reality, bro. You gotta understand this what it comes with. A lot of you guys out here thinking that you done made up some new laws and it's gonna work out for you because you say so. Nah, bro, you ain't no dude who experienced that. You ain't gonna be the last. A whole bunch of dudes experience that. Only problem is you have a choice to not deal with it. A lot of them guys, like I say, they down bad, so they deal with the women, belittling them, beating on them and stuff like that, treating them bad. The kids don't respect them, but they still going to work every day, pulling them fucking 12 plus hours a day just to give them all their money. And they ain't gonna even appreciate it. The kids ain't gonna invite them. Well, shit, the mama ain't got married. I'm pretty sure the kids ain't gonna get married. So they ain't gonna invite you to the wedding. They ain't gonna do none of that. They ain't gonna save your number in their phone. Not your name. They'll probably call you ATM or something, for your name or whatever. They gonna disrespect you, bro. It happens all the time. Because if she's living a reckless life, what make you think the kids ain't living a reckless life as well? So if she don't respect you, the kids don't respect you. All that stuff like that, you got to take an accountability. So with that being said, again, man, don't even waste your time with the baby mamas. If anything, have fun with them and keep it pushing. But if you think you about to start a relationship with her, and then on top of that, like I said, majority of them still sleeping with the baby daddy. A lot, like I told you guys before with my old videos, a lot of them are down bad because the baby daddy is not there financially. So they're over there scrambling, trying to figure out how to survive. But once they get something stable, oh, they can go right back to it. They'll go right back to it. This is reality, man. So anyway, if you guys got any questions, then just leave them down below. Like, share, subscribe. And no matter what else, take your peace, your pockets, and your purpose. All right, guys.